The Teen Dating Violence New York City app looks to tackle the big issue of youth and dating violence in New York City. According to published statistics, 1 in 10 teenagers in New York City schools reports experiencing physical or sexual violence in a dating relationship within the past year. 1 in 3 teens report experiencing some kind of abuse in their romantic relationship, including verbal and emotional abuse. And a high prevalence of dating relationships of young women between 15 and 24 in New York City are characterized by physical violence, coercion, and forced sexual experiences. This app looks to help solve that problem by giving teens information on dating violence, how to keep safe, as well as various places to find help within New York City. Taking a closer look at the Information tab, here teens can read more about what dating violence is. If teens are not sure if they are experiencing abuse, they can check out definitions of each type of abuse, examples of the abuse, as well as always giving the user help if they are experiencing abuse. This section also includes digital abuse, a type of abuse that teenagers are experiencing at a rapid rate these days. This section also includes basic quizzes, giving the user an interactive way to answer some of their questions about abuse, as well as relationship basics, a section that includes what is dating, characteristics of healthy and unhealthy relationships, as well as information about sexual activity in relationships. Looking more closely at the Keeping Safe tab, users will see a section asking, "Should we break up?" One about safety planning, which includes many tips on how to prepare for a breakup, safety planning, as well as tips for after the breakup. Another section on technology tips, so teens learn basic do's and don'ts, web safety tips, as well as tips about texting, online check-in tips for sites like Foursquare, as well as social networking tips for sites like Facebook. Other information that is included is ways to document abuse, including digital abuse, communication tips, and tips for helping a friend. The last tab is the Get Help tab, which is a repository of resources pulled together from numerous New York City datasets that teens can go to seek help if they are experiencing an abusive relationship. This tab always includes an emergency button so that teens can call 911 directly if they are in immediate danger, local New York City and national hotlines that teens can call, websites that teens can visit, a directory of outreach centers sorted by boroughs so that teens can find the closest one to their location in New York City. When clicking a borough, they will see the list of centers, and once selecting a center, they can see more information, including a number to call and a map for directions. The Get Help tab also includes a section on support systems, where teens can get information and tips about what helpful resources there are around them. And finally, information about seeking legal help within New York City. One study found that teaching teens about healthy relationships and ways to avoid dating violence can help reduce physical and dating violence by 60%. If this app helps in any way to enhance teens' health, education, or change the way they live to a healthier lifestyle, then I would say it is a success.